N25 Z12.5, that is a rabbit plunge to the 12.5 mm above the 0 point. It is positioning Z95 to Z12.5 in the A point. And N30 Z01, that is a linear interpolation, Z minus 12.5 feet 150 mm per minute. Feed rate is mm per minute, and Z minus 12.5. It is from the A point depth minus 12.5. And N35 x minus 20 y 30, that is the from the A point to the B point, x minus 20 y 30. And the next N40 G02 x10 y100 radius 80, that is from the BC to C point. From B to C point, that is a radius 80 x10 y100. And N45 G01 linear interpolation x140 y60, that is from the C point to D point, that is a linear travel moment. N50 G02 x150 y0 radius 50, that is a clockwise direction from the point D to E position, clockwise direction, radius is 50. And N55 Z01 x0 y0, that is a movement from the E point to A point, that is x0 y0. And N60 G0 Z12.5, that is movement or rabbit retract from the 12.5 mm in the tool. And N65 G91 G28 Z0 M5, that is a reference point written in Z direction, and M5 is a spindle off. And N70 G91 G28 x0 y0, that is reference point of the written in X and Y directions. And N75 M30 program end and rewind. And one more example for the milling machine in the drilling of operations. 4 drill holes in the drill bit by using the milling machine, and the 0 point which shows that here, and the movement of X and Y direction, how the program will be. First one N1, that is a sequence number T16 M06, that is a tool change, tool number 16. The M06 is an automatic tool change, and tool number 16. And N2 G90 G54 G00 X 0.5 Y minus 0.5, that is a rabbit movement of the first drilling position of X 0.5 Y minus 0.5, while taking into account of 0 offset number, that is 1 G54. The first hole of the tool movement. And N3 spindle 1450 M03, that is spindle on rotating on clockwise direction 1450 RPM, revolution per minute. And N4 G43 H16 Z1 M08, drill takes place in the depth of Z1 taking into account of tool length compensation G43 and H16, and the coolant is turned on, that is M08. And N5 G81 G99 Z minus 0.3.75 or 0.1 F9, that is a drilling cycle. G81 is a drilling cycle, and parameters, and drill depth which is mentioned as a Z. Z is a minus 0.375, and cutting feed rate is given in the feed 9. And the first drill, it is made on the current position in the sequence of x.5 y minus 0.5 and the depth of minus 0.375. The first drill is made in the sequence. And N6 x 1.5, that is as a drilling cycle which continues the work in the every axis of the movement, so no need to given all the values. So the next drill is done by x 1.5 in the x 1.5 direction. From the it is a 0 point, the x moment 1.5. In the second drill is takes place in the N6 sequence, and N7 in the third drilling hole at y minus 1.5, that it takes previous position of x 1.5 y minus 1.5. That is the third drill can perform x 1.5 y minus 1.5. Y is 0 here. In this moment in the minus negative direction takes place. And N8 x 0.5, fourth drill is takes place in the x 0.5, and y is minus 1.5. Y is minus 1.5, only x moment, that is x moment of 0.5. And N9 drilling cycle is cancelled. G80, that is drilling cycle is cancelled. And Z00 Z1, it returns or retracts the position, and M09 coolant is off. And N10 G53 G49 Z0 M05, that is takes place in the machine coordinate system, that is G53 into the account of drill in the 0 position. And G49 is the tool length compensation is cancelled, and M05 is a cutter rotation is stopped or spindle stopped. And N11 M30 program end and rewind. This is the drilling cycle program or milling operation in the cycles. Thank you for your patient listening.